So I moved my phone back to the side because the wire was going across my steering wheel and got wrapped around it and sucked inside and was plugged in, and I couldn't turn. So I usually set it up so the wire goes nowhere near the movement of the steering wheel, but I was doing multiple things. I was on the phone ordering the pizza using the Bluetooth, of course, and I plugged the phone in really quick when I got in the car and wasn't thinking because I was calling for the pizza, and then I drove off and I hung up with the pizza and I continued driving. And when I got to where I was going, that's when it all happened. So luckily I had pulled into the parking lot already, but I couldn't steer, so I was blocking people and I had to pull over, and then I couldn't get it out of there. We used pliers and got it out. And now it still works. So yay. It's a little finicky, but it still works. Moral of the story, don't put things near your steering wheel. Anyway, this is a better angle. This is the original angle. Moral of the story, leave it. The original angle was fine. You didn't need to move it in the first place. This is better. I'm sorry, but he thinks that I talk differently when I'm on. I think that I talk the same. When I'm telling a story, I tell it with imagination and pizzazz. When I'm talking to you, I'm telling a story a lot of times. I am an amazingly strong, competent, take no shit, speak my mind forward, and badass. Affirmation of the day. It's Monday and it's 1:52 and I've been working all day. It's been a 8:15 a.m. start day for today, and I need to do some aerial things. So that's what I'm going to do. Those of you who have been keeping up with the Rocky dog problems, his paw is feeling a little better, and he is still healing. He basically broke his toenail and it bled a lot, but he's okay, right, Rocky? He's okay. He's a tough cookie. He acts like nothing ever happened, right? Hello. So hopefully the noise from the air conditioning is not coming through too much because it's hot and I don't want to turn it off. And I will turn it off normally, but it's really hot. I turn it off for 5 seconds, it's going to be a boiler room here. It was coming through too much. And I turned it off, but I'm going to be quick. I wanted to say, so our body is a sensory reactive kind of thing. So we get hit with an emotion, maybe someone yells, or maybe something sad happens, or maybe there's really something exciting or happy, and our body reacts to it in an emotional way. Maybe it's excitement, maybe it's not, whatever it is. But our body, it reacts to the stimulants, whether it be a outside stimulant like caffeine you're putting in, or the tears. So you could be totally in a great mood and something can stimulate your tear ducts, and you could have a little bit of tears, and then all of a sudden you can be in a sad mood and you didn't even realize it or mean to. And the same can happen if you smile. If you smile, that sends a signal to your body to be happy. So just putting a smile on your face could trigger the stimulants inside of your body to make you joyous inside. So just like, someone could come into the room and yell at you and strict a nerve and maybe trigger you in some way to make you upset or pissed. You can adjust your feeling of inner emotional, feeling by just shifting yourself in certain ways. And sometimes it's hard because we're really upset, or they struck a really big nerve, we're triggered in some great way. But getting back to your center is where you need to be to move forward, to think. So if you're in the emotion, you're not going to think. Even if you're excited, sometimes you don't think clearly because you're so excited. So remember, come back to your baseline, your center, where you can breathe easy, where you can think clearly, by maybe just trying to smile, or just trying to, wipe the tears away, or shake it off, or listen to some music to stimulate your own senses, to bring you back to a state of ease, peace, and calm. You are in control, whether you know it or not. And you can let go of control and let whatever it is take the wheel, or you can grab onto it and drive through this life yourself. Trust me, you're stronger than you think. So I watch a lot of people online, and every day I always see people repeating other people. And I always wondered, are these people repeating other people? And then I get inspired by some of the people I watch and find myself repeating them. I was thinking, you don't watch the same people I watch, and they don't watch the same people, and everybody's out there, but everybody's repeating each other, but certain people are only seeing one of the people. So technically it's good to mimic others, because you're getting the message from that person and it's resonating with you, and then you're repeating it, and someone who wouldn't watch that person is hearing it from you and it resonates with them, and then they repeat it, and people who wouldn't watch me or you, whatever, they're hearing it from them. So the message is getting passed on. And if it's resonating with you and it sparks something inside of you that makes you want to repeat it, then that's good. And because then, you're keeping it going, paying it forward, all that good stuff. Yeah. Yo, I just want to say that YouTube doesn't suck the life out of you like Facebook and Instagram does. I've just been more interested in YouTube, but every now and then I pop back into Instagram and Facebook, and I feel like it just drains the life out of me. It sucks my attention, and I feel like I don't feel good after I scroll for even 2 swipes. But YouTube, I can have playing in the background while I'm busy, and it doesn't take my time from me. And I think that we're using social media in this bad way, where it steals our time and makes us feel bad. And maybe we don't realize we're feeling bad. And yeah, maybe that's one of the problems in this world right now. I don't know. My 2 cents. Random morning thought. Sometimes I wonder if there's a billion Ginas out there, and they're all living different lives, and I'm the great experiment, and I'm taking this path and going in this direction and making these choices, and they're making other choices, and maybe we came in contact with the same things to start with, and we all went in different directions. Random thought of the day. Is there a bunch of you out there secretly living as a grand experiment? Sometimes when I look at the things I have to do, I get really anxious and I feel like panicky. And then I have to take a moment and remind myself that emotions are not connected to this subject. I'm okay. Me not doing this is not going to kill me. So there's no reason to feel stressed about it. Whatever happens in my schedule will happen, and whatever doesn't happen won't, and whatever gets done will. And I understand that I'm feeling anxious because I'm worried. But it's okay, because worry isn't going to help me figure out how to get everything done. Worry is just going to stop me from doing anything. And that's what I have to sometimes tell myself. Just take a deep breath, disconnect the emotions from the task, because emotions belong in a different place, not here. Moral of the story is give yourself a break. You're doing great.